Hello subscribers, welcome to a live stream of the Bard's Tale Trilogy. We are doing pretty well. We are quite a ways in. We're in the third volume. I'd say maybe 10 to 15% done with that. So Iron Man, zero caster, minus having to have a caster to teleport. Nothing we can do about that. So it looks like we're 80 hours into this run. I just looked at the save game file. Okay, let's see where we at. So we're in Scarab Bray. Hey Ron, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Thank you. Yes, I did have a less busy day. It was still busy, but not nearly as busy as the day before. And my pleasure. How are you doing? Okay, so what are we supposed to do now? Retrieve the Wand of Power. Okay. So we've captured 2 of the artifacts we need. So let's keep going on that. I think I have to do the White Wizard area. Let's see where we're at. Hey, Saztam, welcome. How are you doing? Let's see here. Yeah, busy for you too, huh, Ron? Yeah, thank goodness it's Friday, huh? Yeah, that's fantastic that you got a raise, Ron. Congratulations on that. Okay, let's see. I think I went up there. I don't think I did this one. Yeah. Yeah, we haven't been in the White Tower yet. Yeah, we're in the 3rd volume already. And I've made it past the place. This is actually the place where you have to have casters. Besides the Chronomancer. Kind of annoying that you have to have those casters to beat the area, but it is what it is. Okay. I do have my hunter back, which is nice. Hey there, Rusty Bucket. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? No! All right. Oh, the Grey Wizard can cast Manger's Mind Blade. It's pretty weak at this point, but still interesting. I'm going to actually use my Dagstone here to get rid of this flickering. There we go. It's consistent light. I was doing. Was I doing this one? Yeah. Ron says, how are you finding the Hunter and Monk are holding up in episode 3? I imagine those insta kills are super handy. Yeah, the Hunter actually was weak in the beginning. He could get killed quite easily because his armor class wasn't low enough. The Monk has been doing fine. His armor class is so low, nothing can hit him. Even if my Bard can't play Traveler's Tune. Plus, he's the only one that could use the Staff of Lore. So the Monk has had no issues. The Paladin's had no issues because he's been using the Spectre Snare, which makes her armor class super low. Yeah, the Hunter for a while, I couldn't get his armor class low enough, but now I have found some items to make him useful again. So you're a big reader, Rusty. I remember that. I remember you saying that before. I read tons too, but it's all online. It's all that kind of stuff, so that doesn't count. Let's do a Luck Laren here. This battle will take a few rounds. Okay, now we can kill these. The Hunter is definitely the best for hitting these ranged units. He can take them out with that deadly range, 70 feet critical hit. And the Monk is best in melee because he cannot be touched. The Bard's Song Axe can actually reach 90 feet. Unlimited throws, but it's just straight damage. And at this point, monsters have so many hit points that straight damage takes quite a while. Stone Blade, don't need that. Yeah, this is when we're in the Ice Palace. It's all snow-based stuff. You must be in Canada, yeah. Titanium plate, okay. So that was an example of something that helped my warrior and paladin get their armor class lower. But I believe I already saved some for my warrior. I'm not sure though, I'll hang on to it. One bonus armor class thing I did find for the Hunter was the Steady Eye, 4 armor. So that gave her a huge boost that she needed. And then these Stealth Arrows, that gave her 2 more, so that allowed her to get 6 lower armor class. And then the Titanium Helm. All these you cannot get until this 3rd volume. And it took a while to find them, so I had to leave the Hunter behind for a while. Stairs going up. Let's do it. We will stay for now. Feel like Fred Sanford, Rusty, looking for your glasses. I guess I'll fight these. Ron says, is the game still challenging at this point, or are you pretty safe? Yes, it is very challenging still. But it's easier now than it was about 10 hours ago. But yeah, it's still challenging because I have to keep an eye on all my inventory and what types of items to get. And there's still going to be enemies that can hit, you know, minus 40, probably to minus 45 armor class at some point. Spark blade, Zen arrows. We got 4 items. Okay, not using a warrior, don't need that. Okay. And traps, of course, can always kill us. You did play the mod today, Rusty? Got wrecked going to Trenton by ghosts. Ah, okay. Yeah, those ghosts are really rough. That's a hard spot. Obviously, I put them there on purpose. Yeah, even the vanilla wizardry 8 is tough on expert mode, especially Iron Man, let alone my mod. Yeah, that's actually my mod that has those higher levels, Rusty. The vanilla version doesn't do that. The vanilla version makes, basically you have a 25% loss or so chance for anything to work, even if you have a 100% chance. That's what expert does. And then the opposite too, like against your resistances and stuff. My mod increases the monsters' levels. I've added new monsters. I've put more combinations together to make them more dangerous together. And just a lot more strategic fights. So yeah, you got double whammy. But you have a lot more options in my mod. So you can overcome that stuff if you plan well. Okay, Yeti's gonna go down. Let's take out these mages next. Hey, Mr. G, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? It's going well. Thanks for asking. No. We were talking about the Wizardry 8 mod. No, I have not modded this. Let's hit Glacier Golems. Rusty says, I will say this though, seems like there are less mobs in your mod though. No, there's actually not. So you're just happening to have bad luck with the mobs. That's a vanilla thing. If anything, I've increased a couple areas, so you should have more. But the vanilla version does vary the number of enemies you run across by a lot. Number of groups. Sometimes it seems like you get hammered with stuff, and other times they just don't throw much at you. But it changes. Throughout even the same gameplay, it can change a lot. Ron says, I like how you made things more difficult by varying the monster types instead of just making them higher level. You have to think and be creative. Thank you, Ron. And yes, that to me, that's so much more fun because like you'll run into spellcasters a lot earlier. Like, and normally you don't have to worry about anything mid to late game because you got magic screen. And in my mods, you could, you know, start having to worry about some lower level spells and resistance right away. But yeah, trying to balance it. Yeah, Rusty, once you get mid to late game, that's right. There'll be a lot more items for you. Even in the beginning, there's more, but especially you'll start seeing more in the mid game. Yeah, nothing wrong with that, Rusty. Nothing wrong with struggling. Incense. I don't need that. Okay. Jumped out of the way of a mage trap. Anti-magic. Anti-song, really. It's a dead end. There's either another way into this area from below. Like over here somewhere. Or one of these walls. Oh, actually you can go up again. Let's go up again. There we go. Stay. Let's get our bard going. Sanctuary score again. Yeah, Wizardry 8 has aged well. The graphics not necessarily, but who cares? That's my attitude. I don't really care about graphics that much. Not for RPGs. Adventure games, yes. Any kind of game that has not much depth to it, then graphics are more important. Shattered ice on the wall reveals a small carving that reads, Kayla and Hawkslayer, New Age, Anno Uno, and Eternity. Okay, so this is probably something we're going to have to say somewhere. Kayla. C-A-L-A. Let's make sure there's no hidden. Oh, and go up again. All right, we're at the top. Let's go ahead and fight because there could be something useful here. Start getting better items the higher you go in a tower. Let's do LeClaren. That should be good. Rusty says, I would love to see a remaster, but leave the basic format. So what would you want to see remastered, Rusty? Like, what do you think is lacking in it? Oh, no problem, Ron. No problem. Yeah, we've had Christopher's been testing a lot. Forteverse, Bo. B-Star tested, I think, once, and I haven't seen him test anymore. And Keith has been testing, so far, good amount of testing. So don't worry about that at all, Ron. The rime-crusted walls are a perfect example of antique architecture long since lost to the world you call home. The frozen beauty of this tower is a priceless treasure you will carry with you always. I don't know how he can see that when it's dark. How could he see that it's so beautiful? Okay. Ron says, are there other elemental areas? I know this is an ice themed one. Yeah, we went through the water world. Now we're in ice. Yeah, we'll go through fire areas, earth, all kinds of different ones. Rusty says, for Wizardry 8, I would like combat speed improved. I am running a mod to improve that along with your mod. Graphics are fine in my opinion. I would like to see the Zant bug fixed. Yeah, the Zant bug's fixed in my mod. So we can fix that without having to remaster. The mod that you're running to improve the speed, we can already do that, so we don't need a remaster for that. And if the graphics are fine, then that's why I'm wondering what kind of remaster you're looking for. Because I think we can already do a lot with it that just by modding it. Hey, Bo! I was just talking about you. Thanking you for testing. How are you doing? I'm doing well. Ron says, bro, trust me, there's a huge gold statue in there, and it's totally pitch dark, but trust me. Yeah. Watch your step. Ooh, what is this? Galvanic oboe. Wow, I don't know if I've ever found that before. Let's see what in the heck this thing does. No, not Far Death. Unlimited songs, and it does Whack'em's Wizard War. Does that have... That doesn't have unlimited charges, does it? Oh, it's only got 2 charges. I'm like, oh my gosh, if that had unlimited charges of Whack'em's Wizard War, that would be amazing. It's only got 2 charges. That thing's gonna be going immediately. Yeah. That's a disappointment. So that falls into the category of useless. Because if I equipped it, I'd lose armor too. Yeah, we don't want that. Alright, where is my other thing I had equipped? Fans pipes, there we go. I was just so excited. I thought, oh my gosh, unlimited, because it didn't show the charges. Like, unlimited Whack'em's Wizard War. Nah. Okay. Glad you're doing great, Bo. Ron says, imagine the highest charge value on that item is 3. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty useless. Especially in this game where you can't sell it and buy it back. I mean, come on. Seriously? We know Michael Cranford didn't put the items in this one. This was not him. I better do Luck Laren here. I only did 1 and 2. Bo says, yeah, I think my next arena run I need better think my party composition, lol. I had a strange party. I mean, I did win, but one character died. Yeah, that's not bad. It's hard. It is hard, let me tell you. But yeah, if you get a really good combination, you'll be more likely to fight, be able to deal with more variety of enemies that are thrown at you. And there's a lot of randomization on that too, so you could, luck of the draw, you could have some bad luck and get some really tough combinations thrown at you. But yeah, Christopher's been testing a lot. I know he's wiped his party a few times, but he's not balancing. He's like making all dwarves and stuff like that. So he's really having a. I mean, he killed a lot, but eventually he did get taken out by some necromancers, I think. So yeah, it's it'll be interesting. I'm gonna do Luck Laren here. Yeah, Rhyme Lord. Moses, forgot to even use my buff spells until the end. Well, you could always let the computer take over for you. If you hit that little icon that looks like Hal from the year 2001 movie, hit that, and then the computer will control it all. And then you can manually override if you want. Rusty says, in Wizard J, my biggest struggle so far is my fighters miss about 50% of the time. Yes, that's part of the expert mode. It makes it a lot harder to hit enemies. I normally upgrade strength and speed, but in this run, I've been upgrading dex every time. It's very hard. Maybe you should go 6 ogres. No, that's not the way either, Bo. Ogres will go down so fast if you end up fighting psionics, because their mental health is like 25 or 30. A psionic could just zap them one time and that 500 hit points is gone because they'll put you in a coma. So you definitely want to have something a little more balanced than that. I mean, if you're fighting normal monsters, yeah, that might be okay, but you start running into some casters, you're going to be in trouble. But try it, you know? That's what's fun about it. Just try some weird combos. You're not berserking, you're still missing. Yeah, that's how it is, Rusty. Expert mode's so much harder. Especially my mod, because monsters are higher level than you. Hey, Yuri, welcome to the stream. How are you tonight? You watched the Pitfall 2 stream? Oh, okay. Yeah, that was fun. I did that, what, like 2-3 years ago? It's been a while. Ron says, no, 7 ogres is the way to go. Huntsman gloves. We don't want those. Another dead end. Oh, that's interesting. That's a wall that closes behind you. There we go. Rusty says, I got so wrecked by your nightmare. In addition, in the wheelhouse, so dirty. Yes, that makes that fight so much harder. That's why I put that combo there. Ooh, we just dodged a decapitator. Man, that was lucky. I guess I'll go through here. You can't imagine Underwear's an expert, yeah. Especially with those heads, because those heads are already pretty darn tricky. And when you pair those two together, man, that's a tough fight. Yeah, the good news is you don't get 6 experience anymore when you kill them like you did in vanilla, like Ryan said. That is truth. Ooh, Eternal Torch. Wow, what is this? No, wrong one. Unused torchlight. So I guess it just lasts longer? Well, we'll have to wait on that. I'll use that when my Dagstone wears off. In a flash of brilliant white light, the party comes face to face with the Keeper of the White Tower. Here we go. Okay. Let me read the chat and then I'll have to concentrate on this fight. You left some comments about the background of the game, Yuri says. Oh, Pitfall 2? Okay. All right. Let's see here. 20 feet away. I think what I'm going to do is... Now's the time to use some of this Aram's knife. I'm going to do a preemptive Staff of Lore use. Hunter will kill one. Deadly Ring. Bard, definitely Luck Laren. Rogue, Hide in Shadows. Token TP I don't use. Okay. Got my Luck Laren in first. Where they could cast something on us. That's great. Because I have no idea. Ah, it's some kind of ice thing. Oh, and they're summoning Herb. Okay. Yeah, that's no big deal. Advance. Okay. These guys are toast. We will prevent summoning with Sir Robin's Tune. Defend. Here we go. On a small pedestal that was once guarded by the White Wizards is a crystal lens. Nice. Several bodies are stacked here, and they look like they've been run through a food processor. What a descriptive term. Okay, we'll go out. I kind of wanted to fight some more things here. I might come back later. Let's use this Eternal Torch now. It's not eternal. It has a duration on it. I don't think they know what eternal means. It's virtually eternal. Yuri says Sir Robin's Tune stops call for help stuff, but does it cast preclusion? I don't think so. I mean, I think it prevents any kind of summoning. including calling for help. But that's all it does from the prevention aspect. Bo says, yeah, that was pretty morbid. Yeah, eternal torchlight with an asterisk. Product may not be eternal. Please read the fine print. I'm just going to use a teleport charge here. Did my... He still has a travel on. Okay. Alright, somewhere I'm supposed to put together these things. I just don't remember where that is. It might be here. Gray Tower. Black Tower. Here we go. Yeah, this is where we use all these items. Okay. Passage leads down to the unknown of depths. You take it? Yes, of course. Eternal Torch has unlimited charges. That's what it is. So it won't disappear when you keep using it. It's kind of weak torch fire, but at least now it makes sense. Luclaren. Yuri just said that in the chat. Eternal meaning doesn't disappear on use. Eternal's the brand of the torchlight. Yeah. I have not played Baldur's Gate. I haven't played any of the Baldur's Gates, Rusty. Alright, let's see here. Unless that advances, we're not going to hit him. Advance. Summon the Demon Lord. Okay. Unlike the rest of the castle, the dungeon gives mute evidence of the invasion's fierce fighting. Debris is scattered about and bodies lie encased in icy coffins. Oh yeah, so the original Baldur's Gates are not turn-based. I mean, from what I understand, they're isn't it like real-time pause or something? Or am I confused about that? Unidentified instrument. Oh, it's another one of those galvanic oboes. Let's see how many charges this one has. 3! Oh, so they do have super low charges. That's just lame. Lame. He's breathe. Rusty says, yeah, I'm not a fan of real-time pause. Each to their own, though. Who turned out the lights? There's more stairs over there, but let's explore the rest of this first. I'll use my eternal torch. There we go. Stout Runner? That's a weird name. Ron says, knowing your luck, D4T, you'll find a galvanic oboe that's 99 charges right when you beat the game. Yeah. Dragon Wand. I think that has Dragon's Breath. Yeah, 16 to 64 damage. That's one of the things I'm not super big fan of. With especially this third volume. The monsters have so many hit points so quickly. It makes like all the older spells kind of useless. It's just, I don't know, it's a weird approach they took. Glaze Wraiths. Okay, we better do Luck Laren because I do not know what those are going to do. Hey there, John. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Yeah, that's true, Rusty. Games were, in general, more reliable back then because you couldn't release them early. You're right. But I actually had a few games patched over the years where they had to physically send discs to me. Wizardry 6 being one of them. And another one, Buck Rogers, the Countdown to Doomsday. There's a terrible bug in my version where as soon as you entered Venus, the game froze. So they had to send me discs on that too. But things in general were better tested. But then again, there was like some NES games like Final Fantasy where major problems with a lot of the weapons, they didn't get their bonuses and you're screwed. You can't patch that. It's a cartridge. It's crazy. And you didn't know any better. You know, you'd play through the game trying to use that, thinking, oh, cool, I got a Dragon Slayer. And it does nothing to slay dragons. Ron says, hey, at least the Dragon one doesn't do an instant ogre. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. What was that? The ogre wand summoned wind giants or something weird? Glad you're doing well, John. Yuri says, I rarely remember this part. Has no store in it. Yes, that I hate that. That's one of the big negatives about the third volume. No store. Yeah, these fights can take a super long time if you aren't doing critical hits and stuff. Hey, Shania, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Yep, part 14. And I've spared you a ton because I've put 80 hours into this playthrough. and you've only got 14 streams. So that shows you how much I had to do offline. Elf boots. Those are fantastic, but I already have them. Stout runner. Hey, Cody's here. Welcome, Cody. How are you doing? Yes, that's very true. He says Lock 2 spell in Final Fantasy says it reduces enemy evasion by 20%, when in fact it actually increases. In fact, Xanadu had some major issues like that too. Sir Percival told me about those. Okay, Rusty, have a good evening. Yeah, that isn't that weird, Cody? It's like, man, what a disappointment. Some spells do absolutely nothing. That's a problem. Ron says, were bugs like that just carelessness on the part of the programmers, or was it a mistake? A 0 for 1? You could consider it either way, probably. Probably lack of testing. Trying to get it out the door early, you know. There's lots of causes for stuff like that. Gary says this game takes insane amounts of grinding. It does. It really does. I should attempt a 0 grind playthrough of this Iron Man. that would be so hard. Because I mean, to be honest, you fight so many monsters, I'm wondering if it is doable. It may actually be doable. It would be kind of fun to try. But I would have a balanced party if I tried that. Gary says, I did hundreds of Harkin Castle runs to transfer my characters here. Yeah. Killing the Berserkers. The 396 Berserkers. Cody says, these days all the playtesting is done between the time the game goes gold, time it's released, which is the reason for a lot of day one patches. Yeah. Unless you're an independent game developer, that's a different story. But yeah, all the major game companies, yeah, that's how they make more money. Can't afford to not do that. Think about the number of artists and things that are hired for games now. I mean, it's not unheard of to have 50 artists on a game. It's just, imagine the salary on that. It's ridiculous. And that's why independent games will not have graphics like that. Ron says, even just fighting your way back to the location after porting out, you have to refight. Yeah, that's not true if you go with the defaults of this, Ron. When you engage one of the legacy options, that causes that. But if you go with the default, the monsters stay dead. And you can't grind on the Berserkers. At least I'm pretty sure that's the default. Hey there, Liam. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Still can only hit that Arctic Mage with my Bard. He's the only one that has an 80-foot, 90-foot range there. You fire your characters up to level 51 with the Berserkers, yeah. You can get there quick with that. Let's give a lot of experience. Liam says, when I beat the remasters when they came out, I basically ran from as many fights as I could. I think my guys were in the 40s for the end fight. It took many tries to win. Wouldn't want to try that Iron Man. Yeah. Yeah. That would be rough. Not bad. Glad to hear that, Liam. I'm doing well. You managed to get your mages to -10 armor class and mage stabs. That's good. The Berserkers are a one-time event as default, Yuri says, yeah. Thought so, but I wasn't 100% sure. Cody says low-level completion is a favorite challenge in RPGs. I love how the dragon makes a no sound. I just picture this dragon trying to talk to you. No, why did you do that to me? All right, now the hunter can take this one out. Ooh, nice, a death horn. That's my second death horn. These are really good. I've been saving them. 60-foot range, 256 to 1,024 damage. So I'm only trying to use those when I fight something really hard. Ron says, I don't think it would be possible to beat the game running through everything. Yeah, you can't run through everything. They're eventually the monsters, you just won't be able to run from them. Even when you have speed boots on, sometimes you can't run. And then you get destroyed. Ah, you had the only three casters. Gotcha. Yeah, casters are so strong unless you get in an anti-magic zone. But then, you still could use some of their items. But -10 armor class, you'd get utterly destroyed in Bard's Tale 2. The second volume, those mages, unless you could put something up front like Kringle Brothers, and even then they'll get destroyed toward the end. You definitely need a lower armor class than that. Shai says, what did you think of that recent Bard's Tale game you played? The fourth one? It is interesting. I'm going to get back to it. I had to send my laptop actually back for repairs. it wouldn't turn on. And it's a new laptop. It's like a month and a half old. So I'm waiting for that to come back. So I'll play it again. But yeah, it's interesting. It's not it's not as fun for me as like this, but it still is fun. Francis, so I wonder if it'd be possible to beat the game using only the mandatory. Oh, no, you would get decimated. There's no way. Yeah, absolutely not. Ron says the only thing worse than anti-magic zone is the uncle magic zone. Oh, there's so many. I'm gonna use my death horn here. Liam says, I was trying to do that with only mandatory fights. But yeah, you have to do a fight a bit when your fleas fail. Yeah, your level would be too low doing only the mandatory. When you get to those fights, you would not get enough experience points. Maybe the first volume you could do that. Maybe. Second volume, no way. I'm gonna advance one spot. Demon Lord. Remember when those were dangerous? Liam says, I had to grind some to beat first dungeon 2 since it started new characters for 3. There's like no way to beat the first dungeon fleeing from a fight. Yeah, the other problem are the traps. You get poisoned and you haven't been fighting anything and you can't cure poison, you're so screwed. It's just, yeah. Go ahead and use the death horn again on those ice bears. Here he says you would also have to have a smaller party to avoid fights. Liam says, but once you're past the first dimension, or if you bring in leveled up characters, you can probably just flee everything except mandatory fights. Gary says, it's too bad that the spells did not scale up in this version. Yeah, it's kind of weird that, like I said, the spells you get from like sorcerers and those, they're just so weak by the time you get to this third volume. It's a big flaw. Another interesting run would be casters, but you can only use items that the casters get. That would be very challenging, like those whiz helms and dragon wands and stuff. They're casters that can't cast anything. That would be kind of fun. Cody says, I kind of want to see you try a game that's way out of your comfort zone. Like, what would that be, Cody? I play almost every kind of game. Hmm. Let's advance. Advance. Hunter will do the honors against the Arctic Mage. Another deadly ring. William says Candy Crush. Oh. Yeah, that's just, you just like click on things, right? Like puzzle solving type stuff. Yuri says, when you are in the Gray Crypt, that's all you can do, use items. That is true. D Forte Night. You mean like Fortnite? Cody says, I was playing Kenshi today and thinking that would be good, but it's still an RPG at heart. How about something like Counter-Strike or The Escapists? What is that? Like, what kind of game is it? If it's like reaction based, then I don't think I'll have a problem with it. But if it's a lot of quick mind puzzle things where you have to see things ahead of time, I'm not good at that. Like games where you react when you see something moving and you can do that, I'm fine with. But if I have to quickly figure out I need to go on this path while all these things are changing, like Tetris or something like that, yeah, that is definitely not my forte. And those games are not fun for me. I'll go ahead and do a luck clarion here just in case. Oh yeah, these summon. We'll go ahead and do Sir Robin's Tune. I have no idea what that is, Shania. That's right, Ron. Okay. Smoke in our eyes. Before I go down there, I want to check out the rest of this. Sometimes there's a hint somewhere. Ah, see, there could be hints in here. I'm gonna run from some of these, speed this up. It's an anti-magic zone there. Okay. That was a waste of time. Magically protected, yet I was able to do that there. That's really weird. Okay. Go through this other darkness zone, then I gotta go all the way back. Okay, it looks like I'm out of darkness now. Down, all the way around, okay. Counter-Strike is a Counter-Strike multiplayer bomb defusal terrorists versus counter-terrorists. The Escapist is a top-down game, survival game. We got to break out of prisons. So they're like action games. That I'm definitely strong with and have no problem with. Ron says, I still need to get you the yeah, the comedy Bard's Tale for April Fools. Oh my gosh. Gary says, do you play Civilization simulations? I play, yes, not Civilization exactly, but I play Anno. Me and my wife we've played many of the Anno strategy games, and we've played Anno 1800 for, man, 3 or 4 years now, probably 4 years. So a lot of civilization building type stuff like that. I'll go ahead and fight these. Liam says, I got that Bard's Tale just for the Apple Bard's Tales. They came with it and never played the comedy Bard's Tale. Yeah. Oh, it just looks so different, you know? It doesn't look like a Bard's Tale. No, wrong one. Yeah, that's a bot. We always block that. Constant bots on pretty much every streamer's channels. I just hide them. But since it's a bot, it doesn't hurt them at all, you know? It's not a human wasting their time. Liam says, got Civilization 4 loaded up right now. Counter-Strike is a first-person shooter. Escapist is more like a stealthy top-down game that requires more patience than action. Oh, okay. So that's kind of like what I've been playing. What's that called? Metal Gear, then. That's what Metal Gear is a lot of. That's, I don't mind those games. First-person shooters, they're kind of boring for me, to be honest. I don't find them that hard, but they're just kind of boring. Cody says the Xbox's Bard's Tale is actually hilarious. It's a bit too linear. That's probably it. The comedy Bard's Tale that we're talking about. We're just calling it the comedy one because it's got a lot of meme type situations. Good thing I have Kato's Bracer, because that would have just turned my Grey Wizard against me. Shania says, I think I had Civilization 3 or 4, I can't remember. Cody says, yeah, I've just never heard of anyone refer to it as the comedy bard. So that's right, that's an exclusive here. That's our exclusive term. A sign reads, here lies Lanatir, last guardian of all magics. Only in the name of his blood may you enter. Is it Kayla? Boom. Nice. Oh, there's poison gas. There's explosive gas in here. We do not want to light our light. Okay, Bard, you need to start playing again. Radiating with an inner glow all its own, Lanatir's Wand of Power gives an aura of incredible power. Wand of Power has been added to the inventory. We also got the Sphere of Lanatir. Nice. Question is, can we actually use these? Yeah, this is only usable by casters. Oh. Look at that. All caster party. Or a zero caster party, I can't use any of these. I'm just curious what they would actually do if you could use them. Greater summoning. They have unlimited charges? It must. It does. Huh. Hey, Michael, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? You heard some party members groaning. They need more fiber. Liam says, real-time games seem like they'd be a lot harder for streaming than turn-based. At least if you want to interact with chat. Yeah, they are. If you can't pause, then yeah, it's a problem. I'm not sure what that is, Shania. Okay. Let's see if I can just teleport out of here. Nice. Boom. Okay. Now, let's see. Is that all that guy wanted? We'll take this back to the old man. I can't remember. Normally, I would take notes, but not on a stream. Hopefully this is all the guy wanted. I just don't remember. The old man appears visibly shaken by the news of Lanatyr's death. After a long silence, he stares off into space and mumbles, "Is it to be that way then?" His eyes focus upon you again, and a grim look washes over his features. "Now you are bound for Lucencia." All right, guys, we beat that area. "To this end, I will teach thee Apport Lucencia," and the return spell, "which you must use at the crystal spring in the northeast. I dare not hope Illyria lives, so I want you to recover the crown of truth and belt of Illyria. Beware, for she had a jealous consort, and he will protect her as best as he can." 600,000 experience. Okay. Gives us 2 level ups, it looks like. All right. Save. Oh, that song's from the comedy Bard's Tale. Okay, yeah, I haven't played the comedy Bard's Tale. Santa looks rough there. Yeah, he does. He does, doesn't he? Let's see, what are we gonna leave behind? Yeah, we'll leave that. Okay. We have 26 items out of 40. So that's good. Alright, so to the north. So the spring's probably up in here somewhere. I think I see it back there, maybe. Let's see. Here he says you can't have more than one usable chronomancer, I found out. Really? You mean that they won't be taught the spell? The teleport spells? Michael says, I guess if my workshop looked like that, I'd look rough too. Here it is. Wow, look at that beautiful spring. Let's gaze around, shall we? See the mountains over there. Okay. Much prettier, more welcome here compared to the frozen areas. Ah, here's a town. Or just a garden. There's a pub. Oh, look. Yeah, here we go, guys. That's hilarious. Cheers, guys. Cheers. Oh, that's interesting, Yuri. I guess they figured no one would want to have... Well, I guess you could get the other spells from the Chronomancer. Just not the teleport. Okay. This is the real pub. Let's listen to the bard. I think he might be able to teach us new songs. Yeah, here we go. Keels Overture. Definitely want that. 30,000 gold. Man, that's an expensive bard. So Keels Overture is completely overpowered because it gives you unlimited attacks from your bard. Let's see if it tells us how much damage it does. Yeah, cast the Trebuchet spell. And you know, if you have an instrument which is unlimited, you get unlimited trebuchets from your bard. It's just ridiculous. Who thought that that was balanced? Sastam says, look like you're just your average game developers to me. You know what it's supposed to be in reference to, right, guys? I hope I'm not the only one that knows. They look like the game from Always Sunny. There's a temple. And a place where we can advance or buy new spells. Do they teach any spells here? Divine Intervention. Okay. Wonder what that does. Turns illusionary characters into real characters. Cures characters of all illness but age. Restores all hit points to the party. If you're in combat, also does the following. Lowers your armor class, saving throw to hit and damage by 20 points. Increases your attack by 8 points. And casts Manger's Mallet. 250 spell points. Really, it'd only be 125 if you have a Conjure Staff. Man, talk about overpowered. Yuri says Bard's Tale 2 and 3 are power fantasies. Yeah, really. $830. Look at the fence. This is funny to me. So we can't leave because the fence is there, right? We can't get around the fence. And the broken fence is right there. But if you move over 10 feet, oh, I can't do it. You can't get in between. That's just so silly. Like, go there. Go right through there. It's very pretty, but that's silly. Ron says, are there any really good illusionary characters that would be worth making real? The Wind Hero would be good, not in this game, because at this point it's too late. I don't think so. Not that I can think of. Exactly, Ron. That spells that can wipe out the galaxy when party is defeated by a fence. That's so silly. Yeah, they did a great job with this environment. Oh, look, right there. Even here, we can't climb up that hill. Nope, it's too steep. Oh, here we go. We know it's something we can pick here. This rose bush doesn't have any roses. Okay. Let's see, does the life thing work on it? Seems to grow a little. You have to use more than one? I don't think so. It's not doing anything. Oh, okay. So there's a TV show, guys, called Cheers. It was from the 80s, and there was a theme song to it and everything about where everybody knows your name and they're always glad you came. So that's what that was about. And if you looked, the bar name when you walked in there, it said Cheers. So it was supposed to be the 4 characters in Cheers. They don't, look exactly like them, but that's what they're doing. Yeah, Wind Mage, I don't know. The mages, that'd be okay. But there's a lot better monsters you can get. 4 herbs. Now see, these are weird herbs. That's a different looking herb. I wonder if it's the same or if it's a different kind of herb. We're going to find out. It might be. So the purple herbs summon the robed herbs. That's hilarious. Yeah, I know it didn't look anything like the guys from Cheers, but that's what it was about. Ah, the dragon blood. That's right, Yuri. All right, guys. I think after this fight, that'll probably be good. Good for tonight. Kill these purple herbs. That is just really weird to me. Harmonic gem. Okay, cool. Well, this will be a whole new area once we stream it again in the future. So. Normcast, give me another beer, and Cliff delivers mail. There you go, Michael. Well, thanks, guys, for the chat. That was fun. Made some good progress tonight. And I hope you enjoyed this, and I will